Ez tény és való. És való és tény. Kövessek akkor ezt a videót. Hello, Diane. Go to the sauna. Sirius smooth-abbul mozog amúgy, mint Geralt. Azt már most észrevehetem. Nem csak ugrani, nem meglepő.
In you go and get out of those rags. All of them? I should think so.
All of them? Yeah. Törölköző csavat magadat nem kell, azt majd akkor, hogyha kijöttünk. Já, le se öltözött. Vagy most mit kellene csinálnom?
Whatever makes you comfortable.
Nem tudom, mert nem történik semmi. Ja, a kötés az rajta marad akkor is. Mi ez a kis izé? Az egy izé. Az egy rózsajál.
Let's go. I'm getting goose pimples.
Finally. I was so worried you'd...
Mum, you always worry. Everything's fine, ain't it?
Yes, it's fine. Good. That's good. What's on your thigh, child? Not a bruise?
Tetoválás.
No.
És meg is mutatja. Jó, akkor fölöslegesen néztük meg, mert amúgy is láttuk volna.
A red rose? It mean anything?
It's a souvenir of someone special who's dead now.
I picture it already. You were promised to a handsome lad. He gave you a red rose before sailing. But the cruel sea swallowed him.
Close.
Child. Those bards have stuffed your head with their foolish romances. Here we are gabbing away. Steam's gone. Gotta douse the coals.
Igen.
Say, back home, have you got saunas too?
You know, I don't really have a home. I'm a traveller.
Ah, that's right. Where was your ship headed?
Ship?
We fished you out of the sea. We thought you were in a shipwreck.
Hazudjunk.
Yes, my ship. We set sail from Novigrad.
And what brings you to Skellige?
I'm here looking for someone.
Not your betrothed, I hope.
Why?
It'd break Skjal's heart. He's head over heels for you, girl. Sat at your bedside all the day, staring like he was painted by a master.
Astrid, I asked you not to tell her.
Oops. Well, now the milk's spilt. Do you fancy Skjal?
What? Nem mondjuk.
Well, he seems nice.
Oh my. He's that bad?
Leave it, Astrid. She likes
Túl
his
sokat
thoroughfare and it's not
mutogatja
to
a
you.
játék. Ez nekem gond lesz.
Listen,
Kedves
it's
YouTube.
lovely sitting here with you, but I really must go now.
I understand. Who'd want to stay in this hole? We're all related 3 times over and the air stinks of fish.
I can't see how you're related to anyone here. No one in Lofoten groans and bitches quite like you do. Sit down and be quiet. Child, Skjal's certain to have readied the horses by now. But before you go, you ought to take a quick jump in the water. It'll do you good.
I suppose. Why not?
Head through the door and you'll see the pier.
Azt hiszem elmondja, hogy
Careful,
miért.
it's slippery.
Thank you once more.
Azt hiszem valami gyógyvíz, vagy valami.
God's bless your journey.
És akkor... Hopp! Bari hopp! Hát ez hideg víz. Éljünk egy kanyatot, nem lehet kimászni. Halló? Megy, bá, odébb! De a HP-nk az megyen fel? Kukolja csak meg fele? Isten! Neki a legjobb dolga szerintem. Neki van a legjobb dolga ebben a faluban. Hát nézd oda. Itt van 3, 4 kucér nénye, meg egy 5. aki itt a rongyokban van. Ő meg csak ott áll, azt nézd.
Wish you luck.
Thank you. Felvesszük a ruhát. Nagy bicskások vagyunk most már. Azt a dodge-ot figyeld! Csé!
Storms are coming. Gotta go to your mom. Tell her to take the wash down.
Nagy vagány.
Oh, you're here. The horses are ready.
As am I. Shall we ride?
Listen, I hope... My sister, she didn't talk any nonsense to you, did she?
Mondjuk.
No. Except to mention that you fancy me.
What? But I asked her... Besides, it's not... Of course, you are very... But... You know what? Let's ride. You're in a hurry and it'll be dark soon.
I'm not in that much of a hurry. Your first kiss, wasn't it?
Of course it weren't. Aye. Me first.
We don't have much time. But it's enough for you to learn a few
Várjál,
things.
most ez...
Run for your lives!
You stay here! I'll go and...
I can look after myself.
Először randi lett volna egy kis extrával, de nem jött össze, mert jön az orvarátat. Már megint itt vannak ezek a gyászok. Let's do this, boy. Silver nem tud pörögni, mint amúgy a Geralt tud pörgőforgózni. Megkeményedett a teste. Amúgy... Mi az a bestia? Csőte! Na gyere te vadharcos! Itt se vagyok, főnök. Mi? Na. Várjál, mi? Mi van? Te ilyet tudsz? Hát az körbe voltam, azt megölt. Már ott sem voltam, érted? És megölt. Ilyet tudsz, Siri? Ezt próbáljuk csak ki még egyszer. Bobics! De várjál, most így... Wow! Ő hogy így mindent megmókolja. Zum zum. Ketté vágtuk rendesen. Hátsóra. És... Vadjászra finish. Hold és... Hát nagyon durva amúgy ez a valami. Meg akarom bele ölni, hogy hát valami achievement jár ilyenért. Osz! Az durván kapta amúgy. Áú, Mr. Vasfalka Warrior. Goodbye! Á, brutális. Nagyon brutális hű. Nem gondoltam volna, hogy ilyet tudom úgy csinálni. Double kill. Annak lejött a feje. Hopp! Hadd szóljon! Mind három kapta ráadásul. Le akarom sebezni 1 HP-ra. Most. Dead. És az is dead. Megvárjuk. Zoom. Nem rossz, nem rossz. Hát nagyon jó az a baj. Mind a hármat fogja? Vagy az nem ér bele? De belelógott pont az is. Hát brutál jó. Jó van, szeretünk egy lovat. Oh wait, vagy jön a minden 4, akkor kapja minden 4. De még egyet. Jó, hadd szóljon. Bele nem lehet átmászni úgy, hogy Geralt-el. Azt kellene megnézni, hogyha nyomom a balklikket amúgy közben, vagy valamit csinálok, akkor kapni fogják jobban. Nem kapják jobban. Akkor mindegy.
What was that?
The wild hunt.
Ragnarok? The world's end?
No, not yet. But I must go. They're here for me.
Get on the horse. I'll
Kis
show you the
handsome
way to the
gyerek
rock.
amúgy.
You should stay. See to Astrid, your mum.
Afterwards. Once I'm sure you'll make it. Let's go.
Nem értem, hogy ez miért volt ilyen választható, de mindegy is, igazából. Mögöttem! Oh no. Csak tudnám, hogy hol. Jézusom, nem szóltam, megjelentek. Wow. Úgy kellene egy olyat. Így. Menjünk már! Gyerünk! Bitch, please! Meg kell csinálni a részképet, you know? Miért vágott ránk te? Már egyből készítem a lóval a csapást. Bűm! Csak előbb az a baj, hogy Keszek 2 vágta őket telébe. Őt is elkapta, nem, mert a következőt felnyásoljuk. Nem ütött. What? Egy fél perccel van engedve amúgy az ütésgomb, csak mondom. És a következő... Na. Nem látok sehol. Na mindegy, akkor jövünk ide. Itt vár ránk a kollega. Elterül le vadfalkát? What? Kiütötte Siriti, hogy... Miért? Azt kapta? Úristen, milyen indexkép van ebből. Gondolom elhajtotta és most gyógyítani akarja? Nem hiszem. Vagy nem tudom, mi akart lenni az. Ki az az utazó, akivel van? Ki ez a télapó segédje? What? What? 10 különböző dolog történt most itt, ami így érdekel engem.
What became of that creature? Where is he?
Ja tényleg, itt most a hullát piszkáljuk.
What?
Saw him at Sokat, but he sold him.
To whom?
Csatornánál? Kinek adta el?
No.
Megvesszük, kell.
Be gone.
Tell them. Hear my name.
Be gone, I say.
Ó, meghalt a fa? Vagy valami... Igen, most már az levelek elizélődtek.
What happened to the garden?
It died. Like I said, the spell, it requires a great deal of energy.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you? Didn't consider it worth mentioning?
No, I knew you'd protest. Your sense of decency is charming, but it does get in the way sometimes.
Értem.
Yen, are you all right?
I'm fine now. The spell. Imagine putting wriggling cockroaches in your mouth, or swimming in manure. That's more or less how it felt.
Could have shown some sympathy for the boy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of rotting, rancid flesh that spoke through my magic.
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand?
Értem.
Geralt, I know we should talk, but not here, all right? I don't wish to stay a moment longer.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you!
Nem mi voltunk.
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me! We've every right to be furious! Furious! And you will pay for this.
We had no choice. We'd never have learned what happened to her.
Do you really think you're justified? That your hunt for a foreign woman gives you the right to destroy our garden?
I'm sure it doesn't in your eyes.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses.
De jó nekünk.
None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend to your wounds.
Megátkozott most minket is, vagy most mi akart ez lenni? Igen?
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it.
Rather not talk about it.
Focus on what Skal told us.
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skjall saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like that.
Where?
In Velen, at a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now controlled by his right-hand man, Sergeant Ardle.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know. Buy him, kidnap him.
The thing's clearly cursed. Its mind is a jumble. Can't have anything resembling a normal conversation with it.
Grumbling won't get us anywhere. All will be well. A curse, please. Nothing a sorceress and a witcher couldn't handle. Now, tell me, do you... No.
Do you mean?
Never mind.
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri?
No.
That, well, she's been transformed by some curse?
Don't even want to think about it.
Geralt, we must.
Might be. From what I know, she was looking to cure a powerful curse while in Novigrad. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can.
De van valami tudszom, amit oda kell adnom ennek, valami... Nem tudom, egy csomó minden.
Didn't learn much. Though we can be sure Ciri's not in Skellige anymore. Not in Velen or Novigrad either. She's disappeared. Again.
Perhaps we should re-examine what we've learned. We might have missed a clue that would push us forward.
Certainly hope that's the case. Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it. Safe and sound. That I promise you.
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
Go back to the continent.
Let's meet in
Vissza,
Larvik
Novik.
at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
Megint arra a részre kell visszamennem akkor?
Fine. Larvik. See you there soon.
Thank you. For that, and for your help in the garden. I'd not have managed without you.
It was nothing.
Geralt, you know me. I'm rare to praise, but when I do, it is sincere.
Hogy mosolyog? Tiszta vagány. Achievement elérve. Help Jennifer. Extract information from Skial's body. Oh yeah. Király. Na akkor, let's go. Találkozunk a Jánkával. Itt. Larviknál a hatosok a kocsmájában. Hello. Van egy kis. Nem. Mit dobálod? Ilyen mi a picsóra a kezeddel? Kicsit fel volt izzódva. Kéken.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Faripsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Faripsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes
Folytatjuk
taming
már.
one, harnessing energy from its power.
Aha, okay.
Nowhere to look for the mage and the djinn?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindusfjall, just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the djinn escaped.
Not necessarily, but even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me? I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Here's how I see it. We joined Halker on some raids, then build a tavern with the loot.
Megyünk amúgy.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
Bestiárium.
I have.
What the fuck? Meg lehet ölni a djinnt is?
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
The landing's not far.
No, let's go.
Come. The landing's not far.
A belső ráig.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
Hoppá! Tudjátok, hogy mire gondolt? Az mekkora ugrás volt, te? Menj el, vágom a füledet. Hopp, az nincs ott semmi már.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
De! Valahol erre
Not too
süllyedt el.
precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
De jó nekünk.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Ez már arrébb tudunk tolni. Na, arrébb tolt helyzetből meg tudod kormányozni rendesen? Leülnék. De várjál,
How
hajóra
long
szállunk.
must I wait? Are you ready to sail?
Jó, ide kellett ülni, oké. Hát is irányba vág rendesen.
Not sure this gin thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Hogy nem emlékeznénk?
Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your
Reference!
exorcism saved it.
Mármint, hogy nem úgy, hogy...
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish
My wish.
was about us being together always.
Azt kívántam, hogy mindig maradjunk együtt. Az érdekes.
Mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the
You
contrary,
underestimate
after
me.
all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell.
Hát akkor
It will
segítsünk
slow
neki.
your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Még belelassítja Witcher szívét.
I cried a rithon. Ready. Careful down there.
Akkor most mehetek? Végre mehetek. Oké! Jump in the water! Konkrétan egy hétig fogok tudni új jelző. What? Folytód eddig érsz. Ó, nem dead, hanem 18 millió HP-je van. Ez ilyen... Gumba? Ez valami
How's it going?
vízigaz.
You know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy.
Ó, persze,
Besides,
magyarázd meg magad.
You've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. The point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck in the cavern. I'll look inside.
Amúgy, most, hogy így a fejünkbe kutakodik, beszélget velünk, akkor tudja, hogy Trisszel mi történik, és mi történt volna, hogyha történt volna úgymond valami. Ora time. És nem tudom hogy, de víz alatt megjavítjuk a vértünket. Jó, haladjuk tovább?
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Ez is kell nekünk, nem tudom mi ez. Körbe kukkantjuk. A láda ugye. Jó az. Infinite breathing. Ilyen mellett meg felbukkant egy drowner. Nincs felbukkant vízbe, hogy hello! Hello, megjöttem. Leülhetek?
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the gin. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the gin? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our gin's down there.
Akkor irány a víz alá. Hopp! Na rednál van. Nincs itt nagy cápa itt. Azt menj minden.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Woods rotted.
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the mage's ship.
Kösz! Az a kürt az lesz véletlenül? Ami nekem megmondja, hogy milyen helyzet?
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing clan Haimai symbols.
Aha. Hey, my hen. Szerintetek is, ugye?
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler, clan Haimai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships. A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death
Mit
warrior
csinált?
Skelliger.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimon man, so he was from Pharaoh.
Micsoda? Hát ez nem így megy. Mit dobjak el, bassz? Mit dobtam el? Lényegtelen. Ünnepi papucs. Az azért nem gyenge? Le kell pakolnunk most már. Wow, jön valami... Egy szirén. Már megyünk is. Ilyen. Help me, bitch. Bitch, help me. Thank you. Please go.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah,
Amúgy kérdés? Nem hiszem, hogy egy kérdőjeleket puszolnék vele ki. Pedig azt hittem, hogy egy pár kérdőjelet ki most felfedezünk. Ért?
Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life, you gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember, chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. I'll see what it is.
Jó, akkor megyek megint. Aha. Egy szirén mínusz. Megdög lesz a csém? Vagy hugom? Amúgy meg tudom őket lőni. Good. Finally. Itt az alján van valami, igen.
A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
Gigameteorit?
Diving in after all?
No, I should cast another spell to see through your eyes.
Hát, az komoly.
Relax. I su foltja bedem ein achte ilivaid.
Oké, most már látom is szemünkkel is.
No meteorite crater.
Nem meteorit kráter, hanem...
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the
Whoa.
seabed. I su foltja bedem ein achte ilivaid.
Már megint garázsol? Feltört pecsét.
But there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Coming back up.
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Something cut this basket exactly in half.
Exactly in half. Az a nem mindegy. Ezeket már sem tudom vizsgálni. De piros. Vetted, piros. Azt mondja, hogy tér vissza. De várjál. Majd. Én vagyok itt, aki fuldokol a víz alatt. Nyugodjál le akkor magadnak.
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon can do this. But whatever cut the basket probably could.
Nem tudom, mi történt most így hirtelen. Maradjuk egy vízben nem a legjobb dolog ez így. Úgy kell Geraltként. És képet csinálni. Tehát nem tudunk egy jó képet csinálni a víz alatti kalandunkról. Bár egy 3 egymás mellett meg van pusztulva. Ez lehet, hogy egy menő dolog lesz. Nem. Mindegy. Hello, Ian. What's up?
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this gin?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Mondd el, vagy itt hagylak. Legyen az.
Won't worm your way out of it, not this time. Tell me the truth or I'll leave.
You needn't resort to blackmail. You would have learned eventually.
True, but after the fact. I want to know now.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years?
Ne.
We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it? This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
What if I don't want to know?
I'm afraid you no longer have a choice. Come, let's search the ship.
Hogy itt a másik fele. Well. This is not so good. Gyerünk már, save game.
See, Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it.
Mystery of mysteries. Agnes of
I know
Glanville.
what this means.
Micsoda? Löláda. Amiben egy darab fonál van. Mivel zsold csizma? Ó, ha ez valami baszó lesz. Hát 3-mal több páncél. Hát igen, de 3.
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them.
Okay.
Mage must have slept here. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side.
Ezt akart mondani, hogy ez alatt van valami? Oh,
you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
the djinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, take us away anywhere, to a mountaintop even. And the djinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Cold's preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Interesting here. Case cracked his skull.
Nothing interesting.
Mindent megvizsgálunk.
Elemental Empires by Giambattista.
Legyen úgy. És fent van még valami loot? Mielőtt elkezdesz garázsolni ott fent. Holló van, kenyér van.
Nothing here.
Nekem az a kártya kellene a földről. Amúgy. Nem lehet felvenni. Na mondjad.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame djinn. Rif kaishta engaya. Kaishta ep disglare. Gevired mig hassel.
Igen. Ó, jaj. Hülye vagy.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Jól van, most untuk meg, hol a dimeritium bomba. De beraktam a helyére a dimeritium bombát, haló? Catch, bitch! De how?
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength raising.
Nem nagyon érzem a dimeritium bomba hatását. Csinálnék screenshotot erről a dögről, de valahogy nem érzem a lehetőséget rá. Az nagy. Vajon meghalt? Nem halt.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
Igen. Nem tudom, mit mondott.
You are free!
Most szabadon engedte, vagy megölte és úgy tette szabaddá?
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Zene? Az ilyen jóféle muzsika szokott lenni. Most beszélnek. Beszélnek. Na. Legyőztük a djint. Jobb vagy már?
Feel any better?
Jobban vagy már?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Így van.
Well, never could say no to you.
Na most...
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Mi az a mondat? Biztos, hogy
You might
nem.
have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Hopp, hopp, hopp.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Megcsípte, hogy megharapta.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Hát tudjuk.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while.
Az itt a más lesz.
My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
Jó volt azért a kilátás onnan fentről, meg gondolom a levegő is jó, lehet. Meg most egy ilyen kis chilles kerrész kellett azért, hogy csak ültek.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Awfully loyal to your patron.
He happens to be your patron as well, darling. You do well to remember that. Otherwise he might feel compelled to remind you.
Legyen hát!
If we gotta, we gotta.
Most vissza kell menni akkor
We wouldn't
Novigradba?
have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Ebben igaza van.
Yen, what happened back there?
Was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
Ó, akkor most fogjuk kipucolni Skelligét.
Yourself.
Úgy... Fuck it! Everything! Fuck it! Mindent is ki fogunk pucolni most itt. Viszont visszateszem a bicskámat. Ami? Nekem ezüstkard kell, és szerintem... Ő volt az. Nem, valami ilyen legendaris témám volt, nem? Talán ő. Egyedül a damage numberök alapján. Igen, szerintem ő volt. Akkor pakoljunk le. Ezt így rakjuk. Páncéljavító tudsz, az kell. Mitől érne ezeket a cuccok? Vagy egyáltalán mi a nehéz az inventorimba? Jó, ez 16? Hű,